How you guys doing out there at Facebook, YouTube? This is James. This is Have the Conversation. I like to talk about pop culture, society, world events so we can live together in harmony and understanding. This is going to be a different video. I was at a Bible study yesterday, or a men's group, more Bible study, and I wanted to give you some of the things that I learned. Okay, try not to get super emotional. I'm gonna hopefully the spirit does move, but at the same time when the spirit does move I get emotional. Okay, I learned that with the Lord's Prayer, you know how the Lord's Prayer goes, and it says Lord's Prayer asks for God's will to be done on earth as it is in heaven. And that struck me because I asked the pastor, why do mass killings happen? And he said that mass killings happen because God's will is not always done on earth. And he wanted to point out to me that in the Lord's Prayer, it says, and I'm going to read it to you from the internet right now. It says, Our Father, dwelling in heavenly realms. Well, this is a different translation. Hold on. Okay. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So basically, what the prayer says in Matthew is asking the Lord, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. It never says the same way it's done in heaven or the way it's done. Is asking God, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And that and when I read that, it made me so I'm stuttering right now. Do you guys understand when we read something the first time, or how people read things? They look at it as one way, and they perceive it as something totally different. We perceive it as this is what's going on when it's really not. The same thing I did that when Jesus and the devil were on the mountaintop. I originally perceived that as, or read that as, the devil brought Jesus up to the mountaintop. No. Yesterday at the Bible study, he also pointed that out. He said that the Spirit led Jesus to be in the presence of the devil. So, and the Spirit's moving right now, I can feel it. He said that the Spirit led Jesus to be with the devil. And the reason why that's important is because he said where the Spirit goes, we're supposed to follow behind it. And sometimes we're driven into temptation. It's not God's will for us to be tempted, but sometimes even Jesus in human form was tempted. It's not on. It's a test, and we get tested in life all the time. It's a test. God used His Spirit to drive His Son to be tempted to the devil. I was listening to Joseph Prince, and he said that I'm not saying it right. I know I'm not, but he said in order for us to learn our lessons, there has to be something there that is not quite right, or something like that. Joseph Prince said that one time. But anyway, Lord, I just hope that you bless these people with these words that I'm saying. Also, with our loved ones, when we do have sick loved ones, sometimes they want to pass on. It is selfish of us to ask that they remain living in pain rather than pass on and be pain-free. So, let us not be selfish. We love our loved ones, yes. My mother has arthritis. Let our loved ones be pain-free and pass on if it's what they want to do. They've lived their life full, hopefully. And if it's the Father's will, and if it's what they want, allow them to pass on. Well, I don't want to say allow, I would say them passing on would help them greater than we know. So that's what I wanted to come to you with today, guys, is that I learned some things from Bible study last night that really helped me out. And I wouldn't say it's a shame, but mass shootings happen because God's will is not always done on earth. If you read back in Revelation, it said that the dragon swept a third of the angels out of heaven and fell to earth. That's one reason why mass shootings happen. And the fact that God's will is not always done on earth, there's another reason why they happen. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Someone needs clarification as well. Love you guys. I also want to say I'm thankful for the 38 subscribers that I have, and I pray that I do get more, because all I want to do is give my nuggets to help those, so we can help those to understand, so we can coexist in harmony and understanding. Love you guys.